go! Snipper Pig gets off the line pretty well, but what does Gumbuck do? As Gumbuck looks like he's going to take the lead as his teammate Publix gets a way better run and gets out in front of him for P2 with the undercut. Looking for a move as Snipper Pig is falling down massively. He's still in P3 though, with I Got a Big Rig and KD 1997 right behind as Big Rig kind of goes wide there. The undercut trying to look for a move as they are side by side. Racing with Snipper Pig here. Can he get the move done? Ooh, and it looks like he goes wide. Not the move that the undercut wanted there. As I Got a Big Rig was able to get around to take P5. Krisorialex facing a lot of heat from Dreamzy here. As Dreamzy doesn't look like he has a move there, so he will tuck in behind. But hey, in his first race, Gunbuck is in the lead and is going to look to take the... It's going to look to lead the first lap of this race. The undercut is falling massively. He is not doing well. Oh, and he gets loose. Gets loose. Can he keep it straight? He does. And his teeth does not spin out. I wonder if he was driving with the same setup as he... Just not, as I apologize, it looks like Publix has taken the lead from Gumbuck there. I apologize for missing that. But yes, Publix has taken the lead of this race. Gumbuck starting to fall down a little bit. It looks like there's something going on. I believe it's the undercut again. Not the race that undercut has been needing at all. This has not gone well for the undercut. Starting in P4. As his day is, he is now all the way down into last. Don't know if it's the setup or not that is not doing him any favors at all. As we got another yellow, it looks like that's Bossman, the hometown driver, as he's into the wall. He's into the wall. As we got another driver, Drew Yu, it looks like he's around. So what in the world is going on? If these drivers are trying to drive with a wet setup, it's not working out. Snipper Pig currently breathing down the neck of that Williams driver of Gunbuck, making his debut today. Krisorialex still holding himself pretty well, currently sitting in P6. Gunbuck looks like he's going to go for a move here. Side by side, he's got the elbows out. Ooh, and they make contact a little bit. Gunbuck not backing down. Neither is Publix, as Publix beats him out. What a great move by Publix there. Great defensive driving. As great shot. And KB 1997 is still there as well. Still trying to challenge these guys. It is getting busy over here. Watch for Krisorialex to make a move here pretty soon, as he is the only one on the medium tires in the top 10. Snipper Pig looks like he's going to go for a move on his teammate here to take the lead, as he does, but Publix, that looks like he kind of lets him by, but Big Rig gets up into P4. He takes P4 away from KD 1997 there. Oh, and Krisorialex, I think he got loose. He did. He did get loose. Don't know if there's any damage on the car. Don't know what happened there, but that's not what he needed. He needed to take advantage of the tires that he was on, and that's going to throw it all down the drain. But Dreamzy, the last 3 races hasn't been all that great for him. As the start of the year, he won the Australian GP. He does admit that he had a lot of luck to win the Chinese Grand Prix, as there was a lot of things that went his way with a lot of drivers getting drive-through penalties and all of that. But it hasn't been all that. Oh, as Publix says, he spun. Oh, as Speed King gets into him. As there's and there's a big crash with Publix and young Vicho and Breezy. A safety car has come out as Publix is out of the race. Huge crash on the Kimmel Straight. Oh no, it has gone so bad. As Big Rig has now taken a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Gunbuck, but Gunbuck was behind him. But big crash, very big crash. Almost everybody's going to come in and pit, except it looks like Hurricane, but I imagine that would have to do with more with his teammate. Let's see what everybody does. It is a busy pit road, folks, but yeah, get a free pit stop in. But here we go, we gotta wait. I hope Hurricane knows that he is not slowed down enough, because I don't think it's in the pits, is it? I hope it doesn't slow him down. I really hope it doesn't slow him down, but he did not. Got a pretty good start there, but Big Rig now under Snipper Pig now under attack from Big Rig there. So if Big Rig wants to get a move done, he has to do it now. Or at least, ooh, and it looks like KD 1997 goes for a move on the Real Space Hero there. Does not pull the move off. Battling very close with Dreamsy there. I imagine Dreamsy was not the biggest fan of that, as KD was kind of all over the place there. As, oh, and it looks like contact was made there as also Krisorialex. So the Haas's, they got the elbows out already in this race. The elbows are already out. X-Breezy getting around the Red Bull there as X-Breezy is on the soft tires. So interesting choice from Breezy there as he chose to not pit for a set of medium tires like everybody else. He's going out there on the soft. Oh, as what happened here? What happened? Krisorialex, he is all the way turned around. He is turned around coming out of cops as he has a damaged wing. So this day has not been going well for Krisorialex at all. Not the day that Krisorialex. But look at this. Snipper Pig going down the inside of Easy Hurricane. He does pull it off and gets himself up into P1. And Big Rig, he knows that he needs to get around Easy Hurricane here. Goes down the inside. They're going to go down side by side, elbows out, but Hurricane has to give up the spot. And now Gunbuck is under the attack. He's trying to get around Easy Hurricane as well and make quick use of him. Oh, as he clips Hurricane. Gunbuck clips Hurricane, but he was able... Oh, and what happened there? Did Dreamsy running to the back of him? What has happened to Hurricane? Chaos is reigning supreme. Now chasing down the back of the Red Bull. Dreamsy and KD, they're still battling. Dreamsy looks like he's finally in the move to pass. He is. He gets through. He clears him massively. So Dreamsy now up in front. Does KD provide an answer back? Doesn't look like he will have an answer. But Dreamsy now up into P4. KD goes really wide. Speed King trying to defend for his life from the undercut. The undercut looks like he has a lot of pace here. He was having a lot of trouble at the beginning of the race from, I think it had to be something with the setup, but he was having a lot of issues. But it looks like he's got it under control now as he is now up into P6. So what a comeback from the undercut here. Yes, he did start in P4, was able to get himself up into P2, and then he fell all the way down to last, and now he's all the way back up to P6. So the undercut can really save this day. Oh, I think I saw the switch. I think I saw the switch, folks. Rain is coming. Yes, rain is here, folks. Rain is here. So it is now raining. This will be the thing to watch, and it's supposed to rain heavy, very heavy. Who is going to be the wet master, especially now since we have 8 laps to go in this race? Snipper Pig, so far in the dry, has been in control of this race. We have not seen the rain since Season 1, folks. Since Season 1 at the Chinese GP. Going to buy first. Gunbuck started to bite into that gap a little bit. I will say that on the slick, so far, Gunbuck has... Oh, as we have a spin. It's Drew Yu. He may have made the mistake of going out there on the wet tires. I don't think the wet tires were the best one. I think Hurricane made the right call for the intermediate tires for the first 3 laps, but I don't think the wet tires were the best choice today, Drew Yu. Especially this early with 7 laps to go. Yeah, he's having a hard time. Just not what Drew Yu needed at all. Just not what he needed. I think Snipper Pig is just holding his distance from Drew Yu. Oh, he kind of goes wide. Does he pit? Oh, yes he does. He does pit. So it is Gunbuck. So they both pit. Does Big Rig pit? Big Rig does not. Big Rig stays out. Dreamsy pits. Oh, and we have a yellow. It's the Real Space Hero. The slick tires have now gone to him, folks. This is going to be so interesting to watch. I'm excited. What does Snipper Pig choose to go on? Snipper Pig choose to go on the wet tires. Okay. What does Gunbuck decide to go on? Oh, did he get a penalty? Did Gunbug have a type of penalty that we didn't know? Dreamsy goes out onto the intermediate tires. KD 1997, he's going out onto the intermediate tire. Breezy is going to choose to go out on the wets. Gunbuck has decided to go out on the wets. Interesting strategies are being played out, folks, but Snipperpig got massive. DRS has now been disabled. DRS has now been turned off, folks, which pretty much means that track is not meant for, as Snipperpig getting really loose there. Yeah, once DRS has been disabled, that doesn't mean very well. Snipperpig went massively off the track there. He was not anywhere close on the track. Hellmate also had a time penalty as well, but it was pretty much fun watching these guys, especially if you don't know. Oh, as Dreamsy, he's going for a move on Snipperpig as he gets it. He gets in front. So Snipperpig made a mistake somewhere, but now with the whole wet tires, but Dreamsy is now in front of Snipperpig. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. Cut. He's in the pits. Where is Dreamsy at? They're still in the pit lane. We have a spin. It looks like young Vicho has spun, yes, but does Dreamsy get out in front of him? Where do they stand? Yes, Dreamsy is out in front. So Dreamsy currently in P1. Speed King, does he get out in front of Big Rig? Yes, he does. So Speed King currently in P2. Big Rig in P3. As KD goes into P4, but Big Rig decides to go out on the wet. So right now the track has mainly been the best for the intermediate tires, but that could change here in the next 4 laps. So this could be a great call by Big Rig here, but we got to keep in mind that he has the 5-second time penalty. What in the world is going on? Battles here. The undercut decided to go out there on the intermediate tires. As it looks like that's Hellmate who has spun. Yes, Hellmate is spun there out of turn 4 and turn 5. But so far, I mean, the intermediate tires look like they have been the best tires. Oh, as we have Big Rig! Big Rig has spun! Big Rig has spun himself out of P3. How unfortunate for him as he has spun out of P3. So Krisorialex right now goes up into P7, but Big Rig has fallen all the way down to P8. Dreamsy is in control as he is on pace to get his 3rd ever win of this series. He's on pace right now to get his 3rd ever win this year, not his 3rd ever win of all time. Oh, and KD goes off the track. KD goes off the track, and Undercut gets out in front of him as he takes P3. So the Undercut in his 2nd race ever is looking to get his 1st ever podium finish. But KD made a mistake somewhere. The Undercut now sitting in P3 as they are now starting to come around the final few. That track is getting very, very wet. Oh, as we have another. Oh, as Breezy has spun. Breezy and Gunbuck, it looks like they have collided. Yeah, it looks like Gunbuck and Breezy have collided with each other. What a, not the day that Breezy has been needing at all. How unfortunate. Dreamsy, he hasn't won since the Chinese GP, but today was a statement win today, getting his 3rd win, a win that he has been needing while he sits in P2 in this series. In the standings, coming around the final 2 turns, as Dreamsy from the Alfa Romeo team will get his 3rd win of the year. As Speed King comes across the line to take P2, the Undercut comes across the line as he will take P3, as KD will take P4, as the Undercut will get his 1st podium ever in a very entertaining way. As the Hurricane, he's going for a move on the current championship leader, just taking advantage of the wet tire runners. Dilsack had a time penalty as he finished, thank you, hanger straight. I was getting that straight wrong. Thank you, Sabopai, as it looks like Hurricane is coming down as he will take P7, but Big Rig going for a move on Snipperpig here. They are battling it out. Oh, as Snipperpig gets loose, as He will go all the way down to P9. Oh, as he gets very loose. But no, but Big Rig with the...
This was a chaotic race, folks. This is one of the most chaotic races I've ever seen in this league, and especially the British Grand Prix that we've had. I mean, we have not had a British Grand Prix that great. So this was one hell of a race, folks. It was Dreamsy wins a thriller, a classic race. We had the big wreck that involved about 4 other drivers around lap 8, lap 9, and then just what a race.